We're an AmeriCorps NCCC team, and right now we're serving in Tampa, Florida with Girl Scouts of West Central Florida. We're working at 3 different Girl Scout camps: Camp Wailani, Camp Wildwood, and Camp Dorothy Thomas. And at each camp, we're doing some infrastructure improvement projects to just improve the overall facilities of the camps. At Wailani, we painted the entire lodge and office buildings of the camp. We gave it a fresh coat of paint, so it's lighter and brighter, and it also matches the cabins on camp. We also demoed 3 different cabins there so that they can be rescreened later.
It was really fun working at Wailani. We had a spray painter gun, and that made the job get done really quick. And we were working with Ranger Daryl's dog, Ella, so that was really fun getting to do that every day.
Working with the NCCC team has been an outstanding experience. These are some of the finest young people I've ever met in my entire life. Here at Camp Wailani, we were desperate to have our buildings painted. In the amount of man hours for a one-person team like myself, it was just an impossible task. So the team came in and we knocked it out in about 4.5 days. So a tremendous win for Camp Wailani and the Girl Scouts of West Central Florida.
So then we moved to Camp Wildwood, and there we repaired and replaced the fencing around all 5 of their horse pastures. The horses had used the fences to scratch themselves on, and they had accidentally knocked down pieces of the fencing, so it just wasn't safe for the horses anymore, and it also wasn't very aesthetically pleasing.
So at Camp Wildwood, we got to work in the pastures out with the horses. We were building fences, and we got really close with every single horse individually. The horses were very curious as to what we were doing whenever we were building the fences. So horses would come up to us to check out, see what we were doing to their fence. We were also working in the field with wild tortoises, and that was really fun.
Our fences have been in disrepair for quite some time, and with just 2 of us and miles and miles of fencing. We needed a lot of hands to help us get our fences in shape very quickly. This way our horses will be safe and protected, and we can give good quality program to our girls.
Finally, we moved to Camp Dorothy Thomas, and there we painted the camp's infirmary building. We painted it a nice bright color, and it now matches some of the other buildings on camp.
My favorite part of this project has been working with all of the park rangers at each camp. They are just the most dedicated people to the mission of Girl Scouts. And this area of Florida is so populated, but each ranger does a phenomenal job of making their camps this wilderness experience for these girls to be able to come and have these programs and projects to be able to get out of their comfort zone and grow their confidence in themselves, which is the whole mission of Girl Scouts.
My favorite part of this project has been getting to help them with projects that they've had sitting on the table for 5-10 years or so and haven't had the means to do it.
So I had never been to camp before, so we were lucky enough to have great sponsors that provided programs for us. Things like archery, horses, challenge course, and zipline. So the fact that I never got to experience camp before has made this experience all the more memorable.
We loved it. We have had the team here for about 5 weeks, rotated them through 3 properties. They got so much accomplished. Many hands make light work, and some of these projects that the team has been helping us with would have been impossible to accomplish with the one property manager or ranger that lives on site. And so having a team of 9 really makes us be able to complete a lot of projects that have been on our wish list for years, literally years, and we've gotten them done in 5 weeks.
So I was a Boy Scout myself, and I went to camp several years, so I know the impact Scout camp has on people. And so when you have a Scout camp that's not in good repair, it really impacts the experience of the people that can go to that camp. So being able to improve the camp so that these Scouts can have a meaningful experience has been meaningful to us as well.
While we were at Camp Wailani, we repainted several thousand feet of buildings. We also replaced 2 walls of siding that had rotten, and we demoed 3 cabins so that they can be rescreened. At Camp Wildwood, we were able to repair or replace about 2 miles of fencing at the horse pastures. And at Camp Dorothy Thomas, we successfully repainted the entire infirmary building and replaced the screening on the side of it. I was a Girl Scout growing up, and scouting was just a really important part of my childhood and a really important part of my family. So to be able to come to a different community and give back to the organization that gave so much to me was really, really meaningful. I love the mission of Girl Scouting, and I just think it's so cool that my team was able to come to these camps and help them become safe places where young girls can grow into confident and capable young leaders for tomorrow. And I am just so thankful that my team and I had this opportunity to give back to such a wonderful organization.